What's going on? We got another episode of Flavors on the King, y'all. I'm Sleep in the building.
Big Bo Hicks checking in, politics as usual.
Yes, sir. And we come to episode 4 of Flavors on the King, man. First of all, I like to start off. If you have never watched this show before and you don't know how we do things on this show, each one of these jars is a topic. Each one of these jars has a different strain of weed in it. Each one of these jars, we gonna get high and we gonna have good fun game conversation. So that's how this gonna go down. I also want to say thank you to everybody who like, follow, subscribe, who did your thing, who support the movement. You know, all our real connoisseurs out there. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this thing started, Bo Hicks.
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah, thank y'all again, and make sure you like the video if you like it. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also, you know, let your friends and family and whatever know about, you know, the show and thing that we're trying to build, the platform we're trying to build, and everything. But we're gonna get this thing kicked off this week.
Shall I do the honors today?
Yeah, we got a lot of different flavors coming in the King this week.
This first strand we are getting ready to blow, y'all, is Obama rice. Obama rice. Now I know in the past I done said a lot of stuff is my favorite, but this is in my top top 5. One of my top 5. If I know I want to get to the sky and feel real presidential,
right,
I call on Obama.
Yeah, and this is what Obama was smoking in that ice cream cart down there in Hawaii when he was over there. When he was eating that Spam, he was smoking blunts and eating that Spam.
Yes, sir. You know, so while we get started, also as I file this Obama, we're gonna talk about the Social Security benefit being over in 2033, y'all. I know a lot of people don't give a damn about Social Security, but I know a lot of people do give a damn about Social Security. I know a lot of y'all are real close to being senior citizens and getting Social Security. So this might affect you a little bit more than me.
Right.
You know. And
the thing was, they saying that they projected it to be exhausted with no money by 2034. But they say like it's gonna come a year early, 2033. They pretty much said recent inflation trends, the cost of living and everything going up about 6%. But the crazy part about it is they still taking it out your check. So if the money running out, why are you still taking it out my check at the same rate?
Yeah.
So that means when I get old, I can't even be able to collect no benefit, but I done put X amount of dollars in, but you gonna tell me it's nothing left.
And the real crazy part about it is they saying by 2026 that most of the people who are getting like disability, or if you're getting some kind of help from Medicare or anything like that, they will be offered on their Social Security and their systems will be over by 2026. Now, if you are a senior and you are elderly, then you will still be able to qualify into 2033. Now, I don't know if y'all realize how quick these months and years are going by, but it sounds like some of y'all have to look forward to the future, but we got about 4 more months left in this year, so that show you how quick things go by.
Right. You know, I'm sure all of us got family members or people that we know that they rely on that check every month. You know, especially when you can't work, you get at a certain age. You know, you can't get up and go work a regular job. You want to try to enjoy the last few good years of your life.
What they call it, the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
You know, and not only that, it's already bad enough they take a percentage out of you working. It basically you pay them and you do the work. So
we might need to get Obama back in there after smoking this.
That thing real presidential. I told you that's why I was over there smacking.
I think this about the one top 2 or 3 runs there is.
Top tier.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, sir.
I mean, we got that red. Oh man, Obama is presidential.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Top floor.
like I said, it's one of my favorites at the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, on top of them cutting the benefits off, that they're also saying that basically they trying to take America back to how it was. If you don't work, you don't eat. So everybody gonna have to help each other out some kind of way in a minute.
Right. And this is the time when them people come around and want votes. This is the time, to stand up and try to find out what they gonna do to try to help make sure that these seniors and people that need that money every month to pay their rent and cost of living and all that. Cause I mean, you go in the store, man, everything done went up, man. Everything.
They say the treasury is depleted right now, man.
Yeah, but that little money bad enough to pay the rent.
Yeah, and half of them ain't getting but a couple of hundred a month.
Right. And the ones that are making $1,000, they done worked all their life, but can't enjoy it. And the reason and the reality of it, with the cost of living going up, hell, it ain't even worth it. They about to do a 5% increase, but what's 5%? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
yes sir.
Yeah, but they been talking about this for a long time. I remember as a child they were talking about ain't gonna be no Social Security when you get old. But shit, you can go in there and elect not to have no taxes taken out your check, but they still gonna take out that Social Security. I don't give a damn. I know. That just seemed to fuck me up. I'm like, okay, I want to get all my check. Okay, you can go in there and claim exempt or whatever. You claim exempt, they don't take no taxes out, but shit, they gonna get that Social Security, that FICA. That's what it is.
Well, what's so crazy is think about all the people that's gonna be working and they taking Social Security out that's never gonna see it.
But FICA is hell though. I always wonder who FICA was when I used to look at my check. It's been a long time since I got a check though.
Well, the reality is most of them places like Social Security, FICA, they are subcontracted entities to the government. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing of why I never understood what they were taking the money out. It's like you paying somebody else's debt.
Right.
That's crazy.
Man, listen here.
America been in a lot of debt for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Your little pennies and your little crumbs ain't gonna get us out the hole.
But my thing is, what about all the folks that done passed that they never collected Social Security? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where that money at? What they doing with the money?
For the treasury to be depleted, because the reality of it is,
yeah, that's him.
The reality of it is for the treasury to be depleted.
It's the real one.
Dies every day, but somebody's born every day also. So every time somebody died, that money going back into the Social Security. So what the hell? How the hell is the treasury empty right now?
I don't know. This is what Obama was smoking when he was running around Chicago, man. He was going.
This what Obama was smoking when he was fucking with a white girl. This smoking
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Top of the line, man. Top of the line.
Mm-hmm.
You got to reach down in your bag to put this on your table now. This ain't something,
This what he was smoking when he went on search looking for a daddy.
Yeah.
What he was smoking.
Yes. He looked at his mama and said, "Nah, I know my dad, a black man." You know what I mean? He said, "Nah, I'm from Kenya." I'm from Kenya. But yeah, man. For anybody that got any family members or anything that's on Social Security, make sure keep them abreast of what's going on. Try to complain to all these senators and congressmen coming around knocking on your door want to get votes. Yeah. Make them do their job. You know what I mean?
And make sure you stack your bread right now. Because I don't think y'all know, like I said, for the folks who are like disability and stuff like that, they said 2026.
Facts.
And that ain't number 5 years away.
Facts.
I bet you can still remember what the hell you were doing 5 years ago. But if I ask you what you were doing about 15 years ago, that's a little hard to remember. So, what?
Hey, man.
That thing take your breath away, don't it, player?
I feel like I'm in the White House.
You stupid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This about one of my favorite strand of runs, though. For real. I told you that White runs and that Obama run.
It's got that taste. It just got that taste.
And they got that hit the back of your throat.
Yeah. Make it smack 2 times.
You got to hold it.
Big shouts out to all my true weed smokers, my real connoisseurs out there. You know we got shout out every episode. Yes, sir.
You got it's at least an 8-second rule when you smoke. You got to hold that shit at least about 8 to 10 seconds.
I know y'all say we be pausing out there, but hey, when you smoking that real one,
right, you
got to pause for the cause.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This ain't that gas station gas.
And here, it's 5 blunts up here. And hey, you can't talk and smoke too. Hey, come on now.
This is Iraq gas. This that gas. That's that oil they give from Iraq. Yeah. Damn thing already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You needed that.
Yeah.
Why Joe Biden worried about these Social Security benefits?
Shit, hell, Joe Biden old enough, he collect President Biden.
He got a check now, so he ain't worried about no benefits. Hell, by the time the benefits come out, he gonna be out of office.
But they got mad with him though, cause when that war went down, he took his ass back to Delaware. That's a joke, man. This shit up and went back to Delaware, man.
Yes, sir.
All my people in the great state of Delaware, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
First state, man. Man, listen here.
Man. But I had to speak on that real talk because, like I said, it's better for you to know than not to know. And I know a lot of people that watch our show don't watch the news. We are your news, so we had to let y'all know that.
Right.
This next topic we gonna get on, and we gonna move on to another strand too.
Right.
You do the honors of this.
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna have to take a quick pause. I'm gonna have to drink me something before we start talking about this right here. Cause I woke up to this. And I couldn't believe it. I said, nah, I know we got some old freaks out there. You understand what I'm saying?
Real talk.
But this ain't the way to teach the youth, though. You know, I remember it used to bother me to hear that song on the radio. Eat that booty like groceries.
You
know what I'm talking about? But listen, the next topic is Trick Dad is trending right now, y'all. Huh? Mr. Slip and Slide.
Trying to slip and slide.
Mr. Duval. Trick love the kids. Said he like getting his booty ate.
He like getting his booty ate.
Right.
To each his own on that one, man. And what's so crazy about that, before we get, I got to do this before we get into topic.
Well, keep talking.
Go ahead. The next topic we gonna do is wedding crashers, and we gonna fire it up, rather.
Yeah. But then he went on what was this, Instagram or yeah. That's what he answered. No answer. You don't put your legs in there, do you?
Man. Like we were saying, we on this Trick Daddy Dollar topic right now, man. The reality of it is, on Drink Champs, they were asking Trick Daddy about Gabrielle Union. And because Gabrielle Union, if you don't know, she said she liked to eat Dwayne Wayne's booty. I call it Dwayne Wade, but now that's Dwayne Wayne. right. Yeah. Because goddamn, he get his booty ate out.
Right.
And she said that's something they like to do in the comfort of their own home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when Trick Daddy heard the comment, the first thing he said was "Hallelujah, Hallelujah." At least these bitches in my Trick Daddy. At least they finally telling the truth. He said he was a fan of the Eat a Booty Club, and from time to time he go down. He said just look down about 2 centimeters, And it's a booty hole right there. Explore it. Enjoy it.
And we gonna
lick the booty.
Since we're on the topic, we're gonna go on and get his wedding cake fired up too.
Yes, sir.
I think his wedding cake is something similar to that wedding crash we had last week. I think.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna fire it up and see what it's like though.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Wedding crash. Make you feel like you want to get married to the game.
But yeah. During that interview though, Lloyd came out and asked him, what do you mean, Trick Daddy, about women supporting the booty game? And Trick Daddy responded, women eat the booty too. Yeah, I get ate out. Then Lloyd said, you ain't got your legs in there. I know as a man you ain't put your legs in there. And he said, sometimes. Now, me, I don't know what type of man that is though, but you done lost all aspects of being a man when you put your legs in there.
First of all, once you start lifting my legs, we gonna have to.
Hold up.
Ain't too many times there, but my balls in my ass. Which one you going to? Which one is you going to? Let me know. Ain't that too much there, but my balls in my ass. And like DJ Paul say, the natural curly hair.
Ooh,
please
man.
don't touch.
Ooh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, listen here. And as a matter of fact, he even put on his Instagram with the Trick Daddy dollars. He said to join the Eat a Booty Incorporated, it required no credit check, no down payment, no initiation, job history don't matter, and like the Army, this is the place for you. Now, who the hell gonna go around advertising they eating booty? That's the nasty shit. When we talk about spitting in your face now.
Yes, sir.
So somebody shit in your face, you good with that?
I mean, technically they ain't shitting, but if they had a shitty day, then you might get a little licky.
Oh, you just walk around old doo-doo mouth ass motherfucker.
Yuck mouth. Yuck mouth.
Hey man. Now, we get some strange stories come through the king now. I done heard some shit about the feathers in the ass and all that. But
it's really kind of different between a feather
and a tongue. But what I'm saying is,
a little furry. That's it.
I ain't with none of that old gay ass shit, man. As a man, I'm sorry. You become a woman. At that point in time, you done change your sex.
What Cat Williams say Friday? I'm a boy, Damien. I'm a boy. Hell.
Yeah, I mean, but he said, Trick Dad went on and said, I'm a man. Real men love women.
Yeah.
He said, I've been talking since 96, 97. I was the first one got on record and ate the pussy.
Oh, man.
On I'll Be Your Player, I said, I'll eat your coochie with your legs up, down your back, up your crack. See, I already ate the booty. I just didn't say it yet, but I did say it. Trick Daddy Dollar, goddamn, Mr. Slip and Slide, goddamn. Shout out to Trick, man. Hey, man, Trick a old gangster though, but that's some nasty shit, Trick. That's some nasty, goddamn.
I'm sorry, Trick Daddy. I don't think I could be a part of your club. I don't think I could be a part of your club.
I just got raised by the real motherfucker.
Like grocery club. Went out with Omaria. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That wedding crash. I thought it said wedding cake, man.
It was wedding crashes.
It said crash.
I didn't.
Oh, that's the one from last. That's the one from last week.
That's the strand we had on King last.
Hey, y'all, excuse me, cause I'm just high. Cause it is him.
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
It's him.
Your mind.
It's him.
Not only that, in the process of him eating the booty, I don't think he was the first nigga to get on record. They say he eat some pussy, cause when Wayne was it? Nah, it wasn't Wayne.
Trick Daddy been out a long time. He said 96, 97, man. Shit.
Oh no. Too short said it.
Oh yeah, Too Short was out in about 90.
Yeah, so I think Too Short got him, but you know he was a member of the club. You know what I'm saying?
A real goddamn Oakland gangster, Too Short. Shout out to Too Short, man.
Not taking nothing from you, Trick Daddy, but I don't think he was the first.
Right. But that shit, that's some nasty shit, though. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got time for shit like that.
And I ain't gonna eat your booty like groceries.
Man, I gotta go kiss my daughter, man. I can't kiss my daughter, goddamn, knowing I done put my goddamn face on somebody's ass. You crazy as hell. I might want to kiss my mama.
That's crazy.
That shit crazy.
Not only that, it amazed me that Gabrielle Union was doing it. Nah, it's fine that Gabrielle.
Now it explains it. There's a lot of shit goddamn covered the goddamn. Hey, boy. Hey, a lot of shit. Hey.
She ain't gotta eat no booty. Come on now, Gabrielle. Now, if you would have said the brand or something like that, I might have believed you. But not Gabrielle. Yes, sir. But enough about Trick Daddy and eating booty like groceries. And we enjoy this blunt and probably get ready to wrap it up in a second. You know, we're going to switch lanes a little bit and go into a new topic because, like I said, the blunt about gone.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to get into this next strand and this next topic. This next strand is Pink Rose. Shout out to Rick Ross.
Yes, sir.
Rose.
Hey, I hope I feel like Rick and Ross.
Yeah.
Dude,
hey.
You see this bitch? Yeah.
Live on the King, man.
Sir.
Live on the King. But this next topic is something local. You know, I know we talk about other stuff, but today actually, a teen got crushed in an elevator accident in Northeast Atlanta.
I like to call him Elevator Man.
Elevator Man. Hey, man. Hey,
because he died.
and our prayers and respect go out to him. Jamarcus.
Family too.
His name is Jamarcus Farley. He was 19 years old. He went to Champion Prep Academy, which supposed to prepare you for college and all that type stuff. You know, a prep school. This really sound crazy, man. I looked and I seen it, and it said pretty much he got trapped between the second and third floor of Atlanta high rise. They said the people in the building had been complaining about the elevator having problems or whatever, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. They said it was at least about 16 football players on the same elevator during the accident.
I believe that brother Jamarcus was in the middle, and when all that weight from the football player came down, it might have squished Jamarcus.
Yeah, because you know people that lived in the building said it could have been them because they had been complaining about the elevator. Right. Like I said, prayers out to his family. You know, hopefully, you know, they make it through this without that. But somebody got to answer to some questions, man.
Hey, you know, and that's one of them situation with them slumlords. You know what I'm saying? I call them slumlords, not landlords, because a lot of us got people, got landlords and stuff out here that they ain't trying to fix shit.
Right.
You can tell them all day long what the problem is.
Right.
They ain't trying to fix that.
Right.
And I was just watching the news when it was earlier today, and they were saying how it was some apartments in off of Camp Creek that needed it to be quarantined because the pool was dirty,
infested.
The hallways were infested with rodents.
Right.
The garbage was overflowing.
Right.
And see, and I guarantee you, Jamarcus stayed in one of them units like that. I guarantee you this. I guarantee you, his landlord was a slumlord.
Right.
You know, wherever the little costume was rented from, because costume don't have money.
Slum.
You know. So.
Yeah, and but one of the neighbors was like, man, this could have been me. You know, people that lived in the building. You know, because they said they had really been complaining. And the crazy part about it, they had made complaints about several things, but of course, they probably gonna come back and say, hey, we was on the up and up and up and all that. But the next strand on you, cause I fired that last one up.
I know.
Here you go again this week.
I ain't gonna do you like that.
I believe I did back to back last week.
It's pink rose, like we said. I should have been picking these things up in the first place. Turn them around, letting you see the strands and stuff. But it's pink rose.
Yeah. The pink rose strand. What that? I don't really hear that too much, man.
This thing gets really smoky, and I the way your pink rose tastes, I choose that over a lot of different strands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It said about 25% THC. That is smoking. And smoking. It says across a limoncello 10 and LPC 75 has a distinct fruity scent and is known for delivering a cheerful but strong flavor. It give you a head high with more mellow and relaxed effects on the body. I don't know that pink rosé, man. I don't know. On a 5-point scale, it got a 4.8.
Oh man, that's damn near 5.
Oh, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Why this thing tastes like the boss.
The boss.
Yeah.
It's a smoking pink rosé would give you. Now this is Leafly.com. Shout out to Leafly. And it said this strain is known to be high in THC. Pink rosé nuggets are frosty with muted shades of green and orange. It says good for pain. And my back be hurting, so I be needing something.
Every time I turn right, your damn back hurting. Told you I did the only man in Atlanta. The only nigga in Atlanta that ain't married to nobody but got a personal masseuse.
I'm married to the game, man.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I'm married to the game. Hey, listen. This pink rosé, man. Hey, this thing gets some real good reviews on Leafly.
Let me check this out. Since we had already explained what's going on with this pink rosé, we gonna get back to Jamarcus and these slumlords. I guarantee you, these folks done complained about this elevator millions of times.
Right.
Let me tell you,
Right.
I used to stay in that house on West Avenue,
Right.
in Pittsburgh,
Right.
and this house had mold in it. And I complained to the landlord, right? Complained to the landlord. He wouldn't do nothing about it. Then one day, he come up with this bright ass idea. He said he was going to have it tested for mold. Do you know? And he didn't know that I had already had it already tested for mold. So I knew it was mold already in there. But he said he was going to have it tested for mold. Do you know this motherfucker went and bought a mold kit from Home Depot?
Home Depot.
Bought the little mold kit
Made
from
about
Home Depot.
$20.
Told her to stay out the house for 2 days, wasn't it? and the mold supposed to be gone. When the mold, when you got mold in the house, they gotta gut all the walls.
You got it right.
Anywhere. They gotta gut the whole house.
They gotta come in with the white suits, man.
So
they coming in with the white suits. They killing everything in there.
That's right. So thank God I ain't there no more. But at the end of the day, that's just an example of a slumlord. When you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's him. That pink rose is him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, you come on the king. You gotta ask him what that rose at, man. Rose.
It's hard to find unless you know the right one.
And it's the real one too.
It's the real one.
Now, I don't really see this strand come through a whole lot though. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I passed by Rick Ross' house over there. He been in 2 lakes out there in the yard.
Last episode we talked about that. That man cut it where allegedly say he cut his own grass. But they had him on the news on what that was the riding lawnmower out there cutting grass.
That thing take good too, boy. Yeah. Take like some pink champagne. You know, that all the old school drink. You remember them champagne? You remember the champagne? You remember the champagne? Yeah, champagne.
They were afraid to sound music college. Champagne.
Shout out to all the old gangsters, man. Hey, man.
You gotta be over 40 to know what we're talking about. That champagne. Yes, sir. This next blunt we about to blow. I like this. This is a delightful blunt. This is peanut butter breath. If you ever wanted your breath to smell good after you smoke, peanut butter breath is what you're looking for. Peanut butter breath is a hybrid. Peanut butter breath is scrumptious. Peanut butter breath. It fumigate the room.
Fire that shit up.
Peanut butter breath. That's what my player partner, Sosa Man, like to smoke. Peanut butter breath. I can't say enough. Cause dads like me choose Jiff.
Hey man, I always enjoyed a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know.
Yeah, third way. That's the peanut butter with no jelly.
Yeah, now that is correct though.
I wonder what trick that'd be licking booty if it tastes like peanut butter. I just want to know.
He gonna be an old booty breath ass.
You know they say whatever women eat, it come out at the bottom. So you never know. I won't never know. I can't see brown stains on all these white diamonds.
And they is shine. Hey man, hey listen. This next topic though, since we find our peanut butter bread, we gonna keep it local to ATL Georgia. You know what I mean?
And this is really a problem all over the world, really.
Right.
But we gonna just talk about it in ATL Georgia.
Right.
What we do it for you.
Right. Now, I'm pretty sure all of us probably can relate to this. You know, a lot of times you be out, you know, you might see an accident or something, and one person decide they gonna keep going. We've been having a few accidents in Atlanta. I guess the first one about this Betty Hodo. Hodo. She was 87 years old. On Cascade and what's the other cross street again?
Cascade and not Beecher, but
Donnelly. Right. Cascade and Donnelly. The Kroger. It's a Kroger over there, I think.
Yes, it is. Yeah. I know it's a world famous Kroger.
Right.
Been there forever.
It been there. Yeah, that's the only Kroger right there on Cascade and Donnelly. Right. Apparently, she drove off a bridge.
Everybody know about that bridge that's right there behind the Kroger on Cascade.
Right.
it's right before you go into the split in the road. So you got the Amoco on the left.
Yeah, the gas station.
The gas station on the left.
Right.
You got you can back to the right, or you can keep straight. Right there after you pass the light.
Right.
On Cascade, right after you pass Dudley, right there. It used to be the railroad track. Now it's a path track. It's a walking path, a walking trail.
Yeah.
You know the new belt line that they just built in the city.
Yeah.
And because we on this topic, it's a lot of stuff that's been happening on that belt line. You know that, right?
Right.
Not only that, even though it's been stuff happening on the belt line, I'm trying to figure out how she rides off the cliff.
Yeah, because it really, I think the family said something about they want an investigation because they don't believe she just drove off, because it's really hard to just drive off of there unless, like I said, unless something happened to her physically or something.
You know, the day that happened, I was at Stylistics. I think it was the day before my birthday when it happened. I was at Stylistics Hair Studio. Right there in the Cascade Plaza. You know what I'm saying?
In the Colorado. Yeah. Shout out to Stylistics too.
Shout out to Stylistics.
Yeah, they got me right. Yeah, they got me right.
Yeah, sir.
Going there.
Not only did they get him right, they got me right.
Yeah, sir. He sent me over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I was at Stylistics, and one of the hairstylists had got a call that it happened, and as soon as she was getting the call, it was on the news. Mm-hmm. And not only that, it was a child in the car with her. 87-year-old lady driving her grandchild around, handling little errands for the day.
Right. Something she probably been doing for, she 87, she been doing for a long time. The lady been over in that neighborhood for a long time.
Yes, sir.
So the family really concerned because they think somebody might have hit her. And being driving around this city, I can kind of believe it, man. Because you know that intersection right there at Cascade and Dudley is a real crowded intersection anyway. Because you got to think about it. You got the BP right there. Right. You got Checkers right there in the corner. Right. You got there's a lot going on
right there to the
There's a lot going on right there.
The Chinese restaurant. You got a lot of Popeyes. Mm-hmm. You got so much stuff that you can stop at and do in that little intersection. So it distracts a lot of drivers.
Somebody probably did. I ain't gonna say that. This is for education, entertainment purposes only, in my opinion. Yeah. But please like and subscribe to the channel too. But I think it probably is some foul play with that, man, because it's kind of hard to drive out that thing over there, man.
I don't think so, because in a lot of periods, our streets are busy. And Lord forgive us if you in rush hour traffic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Our streets are busy. Right. But it's a lot of dangerous intersections that are along the way of different avenues. You can say coming down Cascade, coming down Peach Street. Right. Coming down Martin Luther King. Right. You know, what we know for sure a dangerous intersection is Martin Luther King and Payne Street. Right. And Martin Luther King Payne. It's so many accidents that happen there daily. Yeah. Martin Luther King and Payne. But you can say Martin Luther King Lyndhurst. Yeah. It's a lot of accidents.
A lot of traffic over there.
Right there.
Right. And but luckily nobody wasn't walking over there, because a lot of people be walking on that belt line over there.
Yeah, that was the blessing out of it.
Right, nobody was there when that car came down like that. But my condolences to Betty and her family.
Yeah, and my heart goes out to the
God be with y'all and be in your heart.
I'm about like the family. We need to find out how she went over. Because the reality of it is, it's a whole curve right there before you get to that gate.
Right.
She shouldn't have went over.
You had to be traveling at a high rate of speed.
And the only reason why
somebody had to push you over.
The only reason why that car was able to break through that steel gate, it wasn't just the fact that it was a car. It was because it was old.
Right.
The gate was old. That gate been there for years.
Yeah, it been there.
Anybody, a person could have been walking and leaned too hard on that gate.
Oh, it ain't take much for that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
We just got to be more careful of what we do. Put it like this: Joe Biden been talking about changing the infrastructure. We're not changing the infrastructure,
right?
Putting like
money into the improvement, to make it better.
The road, the highways,
right? The bridges and all that, right?
Well, I know a list of highways and roads he need to see about.
Hey man, you definitely need to be. But since we on them hit and run ass nigga, oh man, that's him. Catch yourself. Yeah. Let me give you time to get yourself together. Hey, but look, in recent news too, though, say we talking about hit and run accidents. We got
that thing made me sweat.
We got
feel like I'm in the church house.
We got
hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It was a 15-year-old off of Flat Shoals and Counter Road. I kind of know where it's at, 'cause I used to kind of live over there in that area over there. But Orchard Walk Apartments, they ain't give his name because he was 15 years old, so they ain't gonna reveal his name. But apparently he was walking on the side of the road at 2:00 in the morning. Somebody hit him and killed him and kept going.
I just wondered this: if that road he was walking on had a sidewalk.
Really? I know they now. I do know they building sidewalk. I don't know. Yeah, now right there where he at. Yeah, that's what they do.
Hold on.
Yeah,
we were just talking about Biden and the infrastructure. Stuff like that is part of the infrastructure.
Yeah.
The reality of it is, they tell us stuff like that don't change unless you vote.
Right.
Unless you vote.
Right.
This is real. Let's just keep it real.
I'm gonna take a shot, man. We're gonna take a shot. Shout out to the family too. Make prayers and condolences.
Shout out to the subscribers.
Right.
Shout out to everybody who followed the movement.
Right.
Salute. But like I was saying, that's part of the infrastructure. And the reality of it is, like they tell us, you gotta vote, you gotta do things like that in order to make change.
Yeah.
But I just believe you don't have to do that.
Right.
It just takes somebody to take the time out of the day who's willing to put money into projects and things like that to be able to say. It make it something that you want to tell your children, look, I did this.
Right.
It just take them type of people, but when we as people come up, it's more things and things in this world that you have to worry beside a sidewalk, but a sidewalk can save your life. That's crazy.
But around this city, we know several intersections.
Yeah.
Because I recently, like I think I told you before, a friend of mine had somebody, a friend of his got killed at a intersection, and he told me, he said, hey man, I can't remember the name, the cross street or whatever, I wish I could right now, but he said, hey, when I come to that intersection, I don't even turn left. He said, I make a right, then I turn around.
Yeah.
He said, because I know at that intersection, if you go out too far on the road, you might not see a car coming, and the front of your car sticking out in the road. Then you got to keep going. That thing, boom, you in an accident, T-bone.
That's crazy.
And we know a few intersections like that. I know it's one on the King over here too.
I know one intersection where I talked about earlier that me and my old lady was in the car together, and a gentleman came from I was in the left turning lane.
Right.
He came from the left side.
Right. From the driver's side.
From the driver's side. He came from the passenger side to the driver's side.
Right. And
trying to make the left before I was making the left. And I didn't see him trying to do it.
Right.
And hit me and do me straight into where he ran into a brick wall, and I end up running and going forward, and all my airbags came out. Thank God I was in the Mercedes, because if I showed you the pictures, you would be like, what the hell?
Right. But,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's quite a few intersections in your city, wherever you at. But I know here in the ATL, there's quite a few over here in the west side, man. You better be careful when you get ready to make a left.
Yes, sir.
You better make sure you look.
I left or right.
Right.
It don't matter.
You can't go too far out on that street, because I know, like I said, right here, I know on the King. We're going to move on to this fifth strand here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We're going to the Red Runts. And, you know, every week, I got to have some shit that, you know, you just can't believe this shit. I'm going to let Sleep go on the goddamn team.
Okay. So, this is one of my favorite topics, y'all. This is one of our favorite topics. We love to do this every week. We love to, man, it's so much shit in this world that you just can't make up.
Right.
It's shit you just can't make up.
Right.
I know every day you see some shit you just can't make up.
Right.
So, we call this part of the show, shit you just can't make up.
You just can't make this shit up. You know what I mean?
I'm going to let you start it out this week.
Right. Well, we coming out of Tennessee this week. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee known as a volunteer state. You know what I'm talking about? Peyton Manning played over there. You know what I'm saying?
Volunteer services.
Right. We got a fake rape claim because pretty much, you know, the sex wasn't good.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
Supposed to have been a threesome. Matter of fact, it was 2 women and a man
Speak that.
that met on the chat line.
Talk your shit.
The chat line. Everybody out there know about the chat line. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I don't know if it's in the chat line, but if you old school, you know what chat line is. Talk your shit.
Yeah, you know, for them 4 sex freaks and all that old shit.
Talk your shit.
Hey, man, listen. This dude done met 2 chicks on the chat line.
Talk your shit.
They supposed to get together. They did get together.
Talk your shit.
And then, once they got in the room, or wherever they was at.
You can't make up.
Nah, you can't make this shit up. They get together, have a good time. Suppose they had a good time. Whatever. And, he was supposed to bring a pack of cigarettes.
Well.
Supposedly, when he didn't show up with them cigarettes.
No cigarettes.
No cigarettes. No cigarettes. Then I can't make this shit up. Now, I'm telling you.
Talk your shit.
They were mad because he ain't lay no dick. Got 2 women in a room.
Right.
Limp Biscuit.
Wah, wah.
Limp Biscuit.
With no cigarettes.
With no cigarette.
With no cigarette.
Yeah, that's all right.
Bitch can't even cut you out probably because you ain't bring the cigarette. She can't even cut you out probably with the cigarette in hand because you ain't brought no goddamn cigarette.
Limp Biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
And screen rape. And surprisingly,
right.
He got off because it was allegations.
He had the text message. He had all the instant messages. He had everything.
Don't forget that part. He got off.
He had it. Yeah. They in jail. About a pack of cigarettes.
Talk your shit.
Oh, man. I can't make this shit up, man. I can't make this shit up, man. This some real life shit. Like I said, Tennessee, the volunteer state, the great state of Tennessee. God damn.
This red run is blowing. I said, you know, we had red runs last week. And that shit was blowing, but it just reminded me. Because you know what? I ain't smoked none of this since the other day. Since episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I had forgot how good it was.
Mm-hmm. Red Runts. You know,
Ho with a bottle of rum.
You know, red rum spell murder backwards. You know that?
Yeah, I heard that.
You remember that?
Yeah, you know.
Red rum. That's murder backwards. So red rum, what that spell backwards? Shit, I'm high. That don't spell a goddamn thing.
Yeah, my rude voice.
That don't spell a goddamn thing. Hey, man. But that red rum is smoking, though. Yeah.
Stimulate your mind, Craig. Mm-hmm. Stimulate your mind.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Friday.
But you know,
we ain't got no job.
Yeah.
And we ain't got shit to do.
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. To all my weed smokers out there, you know what I'm saying?
Our true connoisseur.
Right. CBD though. Hey, CBD smoke.
I can't
education, entertainment.
I'm not gonna put no ball cap on with you. They know who the fuck I am right here. They know who I am.
It's the real one.
It's the real one. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, it
going. Disclaimer with the disclaimer on that.
One thing about it though.
Yeah. So my shit you can't make up. I had company this weekend that walked in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit, with the corona going on, you might got to pat nigga down when they come in y'all. Nigga, hand sanitizer, alcohol, everything. Go
Piece of bud went in my mouth.
Yeah. I know.
So I had somebody come in my house. You know, after they left, I sanitized. I had to. Let me tell you why. Because he walked in my house. He did his head like this. You know how you just play. And a bug fell out his head. A roach.
Not a roach.
I'm a clean person.
Hey.
I got a board acting everywhere.
OJ,
just in case.
OJ, the juice
not because I got him, just in case.
Hey.
Got a board acting everywhere. So the roach fell out his head. When that roach fell out his head, my girl said, "Sleepy, look down." I was like, "Look down." What's that? She talking about, "It's a spider walking like that." I said, "That ain't no goddamn spider. That's a little baby roach." Hey, the nigga turned around.
Hey, man. Hey.
I said, "It's a baby roach." And my girl said, "It came out of his head." It came out of his head. Hey, shit, you can't make
this shit up. It's a real shit. Hey, listen here, man. Hey, they said Atlanta guy, goddamn.
Well, we number 2 in the nation.
Roaches. Wait,
no.
What y'all niggas that brought this?
I'm not contributing to it.
No,
it's not mine.
Hey, I moved to a crib one time, and it was infested with German roaches, man. Hey, I ain't never heard of no goddamn German roaches.
The roaches came.
What do you know? Came from Germany?
They were like slaves. Then when your ancestors,
that's a roaches that came from Germany. That means they packed these bitches up.
The roaches said, "Give us free. Give us free."
Man, them motherfuckers crawling behind the light switch and everything, man.
You moved out that spot, did you?
Hell no. I got some boric acid. That roach killed
and made it happen.
Man, killed everything moving in that bitch. I'm telling you.
Hey, this place is street. Jack, you know we don't sugarcoat shit on here, man. Man, we don't sugarcoat a goddamn thing on here. Man, with that being said, though, because I gotta wrap it up. Time is wrapping up. I enjoyed y'all. We definitely gonna do it again. You ain't gotta worry about if we gonna do it again. We every 2-3 days you gonna see me. I'm here. You see that face? You see that face? He here. So you gonna see us. to all my real connoisseurs out there, that's how them my fans. Yeah. If you ain't watching this and you ain't a connoisseur, please cut us off. I'm gonna be honest.
Real deal Holyfield.
Cause for you to sit here and watch two niggas smoke 5 blunts, you got to be a real connoisseur.
It's the real one. That rapper's weed.
It's the real one.
That rapper's weed.
Yes. But we appreciate you. We love you. And this is Flavors on the King. We out.